Hey guys, this is Starcraft and I'm back to cast another game for you. This one will be a 3 versus 3 and it's going to be on Monsoon. Now let me introduce the teams here. It is going to be iGlory, the teal Terran, and his partners will be LMntDeath, the red Zerg, and their partner will be LMntMaster, the blue Zerg, and their opponents are going to be TRoLLbg, the purple Zerg, and his partners, well, there's so much picking going on, I'm going to have a seizure. His partners are Ursmart, the yellow Terran, and their partner will be kalatabg. Now, this bottom team, TRoLLbg and kalatabg and Ursmart, they are actually currently ranked, I think, 26th in the world as 3v3 arranged teams. They've played a lot of games. Now, the top team, everybody recognizes LMntDeath and LMntMaster, as they, with LMntStallion, the three of them are the top-ranked 3v3 team in the world at 80-2. But iGlory is another guy that has played with them. So this particular 3v3 team on the top has not played enough games to really really get an accurate representation, but anyway, nonetheless, everyone in this game is clearly an experienced top-notch 3v3 player, so I'm looking forward to that. And there is the bottom team is going to be walling off, it looks like, their entire base here to prevent the early rush. So really interesting there. I like this. We'll see how it manages to pan out. And already there's a photon cannon on the way for kalatabg. What is going on? LMntMaster is sending all his drones down here to try and prevent this wall in. You have to be kidding me right now. He sent every single drone he has to try and prevent this wall in from going down. And it looks like the drones may just be able to kill this barracks. No, it looks like this barracks is going to be able to go up and the cannons are going to force the drones to fall back. So, oh my god, LMntMaster has just lost so much mining time while all this has gone on. And look at TRoLLbg using hold position with some of his drones back behind this these bushes to block that. Wow, really nicely done there. Some very interesting stuff. I have not seen anything like this before. And so they are going to go ahead and finish the wall off around these trees to prevent any kind of early pressure. So really cool there. I wanted to say, by the way, while this game's getting underway, so far so good. But I've noticed. I was thinking, what can I do to combat this phlegm problem that I have? And I am a smoker. Obviously, you guys know that I love smoking weed. But I do occasionally smoke cigarettes, probably only like 1 or 2 a day. Actually, I don't smoke a whole lot of cigarettes, but I was thinking about this because I used to do some singing in my band, and I was like, it always helped me sing better when I smoked like before I had to sing. And so that's something, if you do smoke cigarettes, it actually seems to help clear your throat a little bit just to have one, and it's easier to sing and stuff. So it's a bit of an experiment, this game. I'm testing an experiment, basically, where I just went and had a cigarette before this game, and hopefully that helps my voice. So far, so good. I'm not having phlegm attack yet, so we will see. But this is just crazy, the way the bottom team is approaching this. It's a really good play against the top team. You know exactly what they want to do is mass Hellions and Zerglings, but instead they're going to be forced into a different type of strategy. iGlory is going for Marauders. It looks like he's going to be continuing to make more Marauders. And he wants to try and start whittling down this front and wants to find a sweet spot where he can attack without getting shot by cannons, which is exactly what he's done here. He's going to be able to kill this one pylon, but I'm not sure what else he's going to be able to kill. Because he gets... Oh, he's going to be able to kill another pylon here, though. Thankfully for kalatabg, he has thrown down this one in the back to keep his buildings powered. But now the cannons in the front are going to be exposed, so after a certain point, these cannons are going to be really way less effective. And kalatabg wanted to put one down there. He can't even get up there. He's going to have to rebuild his forge now because the forge is vulnerable to the Marauders. More Marauders coming down. So at the same time, you do see the Spire for TRoLLbg is nearing completion. So he will be able to do a lot of Mutalisk harassment here. I wonder if they are sharing resources with him, as he is now pumping out 7 Mutalisks And oh man, LMntMaster is morphing in 10 banelings. It looks like they're going to try and break right through this. There is a very, very large army here. This is going to be very interesting. Here we go. The banelings are coming right in here. They're going to blow up a whole bunch of these cannons. And the Marauders trying to pick off as much as they can. It looks like all the cannons are going to go down. The Marauders so powerful right now. They have unpowered the left side. And this last bunker here for Ursmart, just trying to buy some time. Here come the Mutalisks, though. The Mutalisks from TRoLLbg are going to be able to kill these Marauders. There is no anti-air on the top team, and they have got to be scrambling right now to get something to deal with these Mutalisks. All there are a bunch of Zerglings and Banelings and Marauders. And I want to check the bases here. LMntDeath is throwing down a Spore Crawler. There's already a Spore Crawler down here for LMntMaster. And so these Mutalisks are actually flying back down here. It looks like some Zerglings from Death did manage to get in here. A nice job, though, by Ursmart, saving as many, it looks like almost all of these SCVs were saved. And so Mutalisks are going to clean that up and now start flying up in here to try and do some harassment. And iGlory has started to build Marines, realizing that these mutas are going to continue to mass up, I should say, for TRoLLbg. So already this is a pretty interesting game. LMntDeath still has 4 Zerglings down here. It looks like those Marines are just going to chase them around. And at the same time, Mutas have flown into Death's base, and looks like they are trying to take out the Spore Crawler here. Mutalisks suffering a really heavy casualties going after these Spore Crawlers. I'm not sure if this is really what TRoLLbg wants to be doing right now, and now Marines are going to be coming in here to force them away. TRoLLbg losing a bunch of Mutalisks there, trying to go after those Spore Crawlers. And so, what's up, Bazooka? Unfortunately, I am mid-cast, so I'm going to go ahead and switch to busy here, and I'll hit you up after this game. But anyway, TRoLLbg, I think he threw away a bunch of Mutalisks, maybe a little unnecessarily there, and still these Zerglings from Death are down here harassing this expansion, and it looks like the SCVs are going to turn and fight. And oh man, how annoying is that when there's just a couple of Zerglings back here, and it's forcing you to constantly keep an eye on your drones and whatnot. But now that there's only 2 left, that is going to be about it. And these Marines and Marauders are coming down here. They're going to kill this Overlord, but I'm surprised they're coming all the way over here to do that. I was expecting maybe a dropship going to do some elevatoring here, but no. That is not going to be the case. And these units are going to be pulling back around the front, and kalatabg has rebuilt all these cannons here. And really that's all he's done, is build cannons. A forge and cannons this entire time. We're 11 minutes into the game, and it looks like he wants to throw down a Nexus. He is going to do that, and now I expect to see him start to get some kind of attacking units here. As really, it's anyone's game right now. I feel like the bottom team, they have an economic advantage. There's a Nidus network going down, by the way, for Master. I do not want to miss where this is going to happen. So all the Zerglings are loading into the Nidus network, and where is that going to come out? Let's see what kind of vision. There was an Overlord here, I think, that wanted to get that vision, but I thought there was an Overlord there. I guess maybe not. And now, where is the Nidus network? I hear it somewhere. Where is it? It is coming out of the left side high yield expansion, and all the Zerglings are pumping out here. The problem is that Zerglings are gonna have to run by all these cannons. They will be able to do it here. Yeah, they're not gonna be able. They're not gonna be taking much damage at all from those cannons. So here come the Zerglings into all of the exposed bases here in the back. Gonna be going right after all these probes, and actually they're gonna let those probes run to the cannons and just. Oh, another Nidus network from LMntMaster. Oh man, I love seeing the Nidus play. And these Zerglings are gonna fly down here into all the expansions and just doing work down here with these Zerglings. Ursmart doing all he can to try and whittle these down. More drones are going to be dying over here. At the same time, we see a massive Marine Marauder push from iGlory. It looks like he may be just trying to break down this entire front, so I don't want to miss that going on. And there are more Nidus networks. There's more... I want to say, are there any more units streaming here? It looks like that Nidus network gone down. This Nidus network is going to get picked off. But a lot of economic damage has been done. Look at TRoLLbg has so many Mutalisks now. They do have 1 attack upgrade. And at the same time, Death will just now be getting his expansion. And I wonder what Death has been really doing this whole time. It looks like Master is going to be getting his expansion as well. But TRoLLbg really massing up these Mutalisks, and these are going to become a major problem for the top team here. As the more Mutalisks he gets, he will be able to take out these Spore Crawlers that much more quickly. And once the Spore Crawlers go down, the bases will be exposed. Looks like he will be able to fly in here and maybe deny these expansions. He's actually going to take out this Evolution Chamber. It was not making any upgrades or anything. And he could just go ahead and take out this Spore Crawler, but there are plenty more Spore Crawlers here for Death. Nicely done. Nicely placed, I should say. Excuse me. So possibly having a cigarette before I play exchanges phlegm for coughing fits. So either way, I'll continue to try and work on that. Maybe I should start drinking honey before I cast or something, because I heard that works. Like drinking some honey will help clear your throat, or like inhaling steam or something. I don't know. I'll figure something out, as this experiment seems to have worked for the first 15 minutes of this game, but now is starting to fail me. And so the Nidus network has really been denied by the bottom team. A lot of drones did go down from the Zergling run by Ursmart. Really needs to get that SCV count back up. And at the same time, TRoLLbg is forcing iGlory to just run all over the map with his Marines. And it looks like not many SCVs were even left at his main base here. And the numbers of Mutalisks, really, TRoLLbg has not lost almost any Mutalisks at all. So really nice control there from TRoLLbg to keep his Mutalisk numbers up. And is he continuing to make more? He is, but it looks like he is sort of switching into roaches now. We do see some roaches coming out for TRoLLbg, and but he's continuing with those Mutalisks. And what is Kalata doing? He is actually, looks like he's going to be going for Colossus, as the robotics bay is about halfway complete. And so it looks like TRoLLbg is just going to be content here. He's going to continue to harass with these Mutas. There's so much open space back here on this map, Monsoon, that he will be able to sort of hide these Mutalisks and utilize this space back here so that the Marines won't be able to get them. But wisely, iGlory throwing down a whole bunch of missile turrets. Actually, I thought this one was going to be a missile turret. No, that is a depot. But he does have 3 missile turrets down here. His missile turrets really starting to add up the damages. And could we see a fungal growth going down on the Mutas? Oh man, that's going to do so much damage. One more fungal growth, and all these Mutas are going to die. A nice job right there from LMntMaster to really put the hurt on those Mutalisks. And I'm telling you guys, man, fungal growth, so powerful. Did you see what just happened there? All those Mutalisks just died. Checking the army loss tab, and all of a sudden TRoLLbg's resources lost just skyrocketing from that couple of fungal growths. So a nice tech switch there from LMntMaster, getting these infestors out. So this game is quickly becoming quite epic, as the bottom team, look at the defenses here. Are they just going to sit here and defend and try and counterattack once the top team decides to engage? And so we'll see if the top team even wants to engage this head-on, or if they try and come up with something a little more creative. We could see a bunch more dropships come out from iGlory, and he could just elevator his way right in the back here and just do so much damage if he wanted to do that, as he is continuing to make medevacs. So we'll see if he does that. I'm not so sure. That is a lot of Marines and Marauders here, but it looks like the bottom team wants to put the hurt on. They want to be aggressive, and there are 2 Colossi here. Are there any more out yet? It doesn't look like it, but there are going to be one. There's one more on the way, and here we go. Colossi gonna start roasting up these units, and iGlory needs to fall back. He needs his partners to come in here and help deal with this massive attack. There's a ton of roaches here for TRoLLbg, and nice positioning here in the back. Look at the fungal growths going down on all of the Marines and Marauders in the back, doing a lot of damage. But the infestors at the same time are all going to die, and it looks like these units here want to press up this ramp, but that is a bad idea. A nice control here from iGlory, coming back up that ramp to try and hold their position. But a good reaction here from the bottom team. They are going to move into the Zerg base. Another fungal growth going down, and these units are so low on hit points if there was only any army to kill them, they would be in a lot better shape, as it looks like Ursmart is going to be content to go work on LMntMaster's base. Meanwhile, TRoLLbg, it looks like, is controlling all of these units, because these these stalkers and colossi seem to be moving in tandem with the roaches. So TRoLLbg is controlling this right now. And here we go. They're going to go right into the Terran base, as this army from iGlory was way out of position to deal with Ursmart's army, and now his main base is totally exposed. Buildings are being forced to lift off and fly away. He's trying to save all of his buildings for as long as he can, and actually iGlory is going to counterattack. I don't know if this is the right play here, as there's so much static defense here. And iGlory, oh no, his units are totally trapped now. There are colossi on either side, roaches and stalkers. Oh, he can't even get these units out. All of the Terran ball for iGlory is going to die. And Master trying to throw down fungal growth, doing whatever he can. And look at LMntDeath, though. He has a lot of Mutalisks, and there is not enough anti-air in this army. I feel like if these Mutalisks wanted to, they could pick off these stalkers and then just go to town on the rest of these units, but the Mutalisks were flying away there. There's definitely not enough anti-air into this army, and so if these Mutalisks can kill these couple of stalkers that are in here, that really is what they need to do, as this ball looks so this is a scary ball of units with so many roaches here. Does TRoLLbg, he does not have any upgrades. Kalata, though, does have 1/1 on his colossi, and LMntMaster's base has been totally devastated. There's all these pings going off, so I keep thinking I'm missing a battle or something. The pings are not really doing anything. And fungal growth, more fungal growths going off and weakening up these roaches quite a bit. But again, just not enough army to follow up the fungal growths with. And the bottom team is just rolling with these colossi. But finally, LMntDeath is coming in here with his Mutalisks, and he is going to be able to kill all these colossi. And it looks like this ball of Mutalisks is going to be able to eventually pick off the rest of this army. Problem is, damage has been done, and the main lair for LMntDeath goes down, and it looks like this hatchery is also going to go down. These Mutalisks, maybe not, because these units were not focusing down the hatchery earlier, and so this hatchery is going to stay. But where are the roaches? The roaches are just flying down here into the Terran base now, killing so many SCVs. It looks like finally this army is going to get cleaned up, and thanks to LMntDeath's mass Mutalisks, his mass army of Mutalisks, as you guys can tell, my strategy for phlegm has finally apparently worn off. I'm so sorry, you guys. That has to be so annoying. So I'm really doing my best with that. I may need to take a break after this cast, even though I wanted to do a couple more. But anyway, this is still a scary ball of Mutalisks, and you can see Thor's now on the way for Ursmart. It's exactly what he needs to deal with this. Or some infestors, which TRoLLbg, you see him getting out 8 infestors right now. But the pathogen glands are behind the infestor production, so the infestors for TRoLLbg will not have enough energy. And these Marines, although there are so many Mutalisks, there are enough Marines here to definitely ward that back, as Marines so strong against Mutalisks in mass. And so Mutalisks for LMntDeath are going to be trying to buy time as much as they can, but the top team is in so much trouble right now. LMntMaster is completely out of this game. He has given up all of his resources, and LMntDeath trying to rebuild his main hatch. Where are these units going? Is there some other attack that I did not see? TRoLLbg sending his infestors over here, and they're going to try and trap these Mutalisks. If these Mutalisks die, this game will be over. And here goes the fungal growth from TRoLLbg right on top of these Mutalisks, and another fungal growth or 2 should just about do it for this game, as LMntMaster has left the game. iGlory leaves the game, even though you don't get to see anymore when they leave the game. So that was a pretty entertaining matchup right there. Thank you, TRoLLbg, for sending me this game. Again, I'm sorry that it's taken me this long to get to, but wow, really exciting game there. Well played by both teams, and this is was a crazy strategy. And you saw at the beginning that LMntMaster sent all his drones down here to try and prevent this wall-in from going out, and you wonder if that came back to bite them at the end. I mean, losing so much mineral mining time at the beginning can be so devastating. So I feel like if Master had just accepted that this wall was going to go down and the top team had tried to adjust their strategy accordingly, they may have been a lot better off than sending in all his drones to try and prevent a barracks from going up. So if it was only one player here trying to wall off, that would have been one thing, but since all three players were building down here, I don't know if it was the best idea. Either way, a very, very exciting game. Thank you again, TRoLLbg, and that is going to do it for me. Thumbs up if you like the vid or the commentary. Again, I'm sorry about the phlegm. I don't know what to do. I will figure something out, as I'm doing my best with that. So that's going to do it for me. This is Irie Starcraft. Thanks for watching, and peace out.